Looking at the practice problems from 9.1 CD, number 2 says consider the following reaction. It wants to know which statement is correct. So you really have to analyze the equation here. Even though they've balanced it for you, you're going to have to go back and figure out some oxidation states. So looking at MnO4, Mn must have a +7 oxidation state here, whereas on the other side it's Mn2 plus. So I can see that the charge is decreased and that it must be reduced. If it's reduced, that means it's the oxidizing agent. So I know B and D are wrong, okay, because I can clearly see from +7 to +2 means it was reduced, which means we then call it the oxidizing agent. Furthermore, if it's reduced, that means it's gaining electrons, so C would be my correct choice. Number 3, what is the reducing agent in the reaction below? So I'm really looking for what's been oxidized or which one's lost electrons or seen an increase in the oxidation number or oxidation state. So however you want to think of this question, that's what you're looking for. So if I look at Br minus over here, that's a -1, and on the other side, Br is going to be a +5 when it's with O3 with the -1 charge. So that's definitely an increase. So A looks like a good possibility. It's possible more than one thing could be oxidized. So let's check. BrO3 is on the product side. So that's not going to be considered the reducing agent, and neither is MnO2 because it's on the product side. So MnO4, unlikely that it's been oxidized, but let's just double check. It goes from a +7 on this side, and over here it's a +4. So MnO4 is being reduced. So A, Br minus, is our only reducing agent or the only species being oxidized in this equation. Number 7, when the following half reaction is correctly balanced, which statement is correct? Well, the easiest thing to do is just go ahead and balance it. So P4, H2PO4 minus. So the first thing I have to do is balance my P's, which requires a 4 here. Putting a 4 there really changes things up because now I need 16 H2O to balance my oxygen. And that means on the other side, I need a total of 32 hydrogen. Well, I've got 8, so I still need 24 hydrogen ions, or H+. So now when I figure out my charge, the left side is neutral. The right side, I now have a -4 charge and a +24. So I'm going to need 20 electrons on the product side. And that matches with A. There are 20 electrons on the right side. B, 8H2O. Nope, there's 16. C, 4H2O. Actually, this is on the wrong side. It's on the left. And no, it's not 4, it's 16. And then D is incorrect because there's actually 20 electrons on the right. So A would be my best choice. And number 14, in which of the following redox changes does the substance on the left function as an oxidizing agent? So again, it means itself has been reduced or gains electrons or decreases in oxidation number. So probably the easiest is to look at oxidation number. NO3 minus means nitrogen's at a +5, NO2 means it's at a +4. So 14A has been reduced, therefore is an oxidizing agent. N2O3 means nitrogen's a +3, NO2 it's still a +4, so that is not. SO2 to SO3, that means sulfur goes from a +4 to a +6. That is not being reduced, it's being oxidized. And 0 to +2, So the others are all being oxidized or losing electrons, so only A would serve as an oxidizing agent.